Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG that some people know as a leFhy or a leaf blower, but we know as Fifi La Pew Pew, and this one's got the skin that belongs to our group, What Arty Noobs, and this one is under the command of Andromedaa. Well, his gun's dropped because he hasn't loaded into the game yet, but he will. The Fifi is a Char B1 hull with a 105mm light field howitzer mounted on top of it. Okay, he's in action now. It's capable of 410 alpha, and it will penetrate through 53mm of armor with a burst radius of just under 2 meters. The light field howitzer that's mounted on it was the most popular, or most produced Arty by the Germans during the war. Not the 88mm, no, it was this thing, the 105. And it wasn't just mounted in the Fifi, it was also mounted in the Vespa, and also you'll find one in the Panzerhaubitze-4B, which is one of the collectible Artys Tier 4. Okay, so far his shots have missed the target, but I think he's going to change that now because, yep, that's a hit on the T1 Heavy. Now, the 105mm rounds don't cause stun at all. So, although you're seeing stun there, that's not coming from Andromedaa. It's actually coming from his teammate in the AMX-13F3AM, the Tier 6 French SPG who's behind him. Now, standard reload is 8.92 seconds. Andromeda's got 7.85. Unfortunately, he's falling short on that MT25. He's adjusted his aim. This might work this time. Oh, it just goes over the top of him. Okay, get it so the red line is being broken. He's doing that now. That's better. Got a direct hit on him. Hold that aim and keep those shells pumping in. And another one, 136. The MT25 can't be a happy bunny now. And he's had to change position. Rounds out in the E2. Nope, just zips past the front of him. Well, it looks like the enemies had to abandon the other side of the bottleneck at the pass, because they've suddenly disappeared. I get the feeling they pulled back because they were getting too much damage. Oh, one of them's still there. It's the Skoda, and he's now at the game. Yep, that was a penetrating shot for 365 hit points. Skoda does have fairly thin armour, and the T25, well, he was taking a bit of a risk going to that position. Okay, Panzerhaubitze H rounds out. Ooh, just over the top again. That's it, get one more. And before he can shoot, the target's killed. Okay, we've lost sight of the enemy again. In fact, they're saying there's nobody on the lake road, and I agree that they should change positions, or at least he should go more defensive, because there's nobody to stop the enemy box tank from moving down the lake road now, except maybe a Death Toaster who's in a position where he might be able to put a few rounds into the guy, and also an SU-100. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, nice hit on the A20. In fact, that guy's about to go down to the Panzer, and he does. Okay, there's a T-37 up ahead somewhere. But in the meantime, oh, he's suddenly appeared, but he's gone back to the past because there's an MT25 come back again. If it wasn't bad enough that he'd lost most of his hit points the last time round, he's come back for some more. Right, maybe the 40 TP and the 25 TP might be able to spot where these enemy tanks have gone to, so we can get shots on them. Okay, the MT-25 is still up there. That's better. Nice shot! 231 off that one. I think that might have been a penetrating shot, that one. Okay, just take a look for us. There should be a Sherman Jumbo and a T1 Heavy the other side. He's looking for the opposite numbers, the enemy Arty. Looking for the tracer. Any clues to where they are? This game is from May of 2020, I think, and that was when they had the old tracers and the old Arty full strength. There's the M44. Rounds out. One shot's all it takes, and he's out the game. That must have been a penetrating shot. The Sherman Jumbo is sitting on the corner, and just behind him is the Bishop. And the Bishop's not going to stick around because he can't. He's got no armour to speak of against these tanks. In fact, it looks like Andromeda might be able to get the Bishop. He just hit him. Rounds out again. No, just overshot. Okay, but Stug by Aslains. He just killed our 40 TP. Rounds out. Landed alongside him. Close. That looks better. Oh, hit the rock face. He's trying to get at that 25 TP. Only 10 rounds left. There's the Sherman Jumbo. He's going to miss that one. He needs to dial in a little closer. That's better. Rounds out. Yep, that's a nice hit. 47. Get the kill shot. He gets another hit, but it wasn't a kill. 25 hit points, and the AMX-13F3AM got the kill. Now there's only 3 left on his team, facing 6 enemies. He's going to need some hard work now to get the remaining enemies. The Death Toaster just killed the T-34 shielded, but he got wiped out by the box tank who's coming this way. But I suspect that Andromeda's going to teach that box tank a lesson the moment he pokes his nose over that rise. Oh, he misses. Now he has been spotted. Go for it. Yes! Nice. HE rounds straight in the face. Now, can he survive? He's the only one left on his team other than the AMX-13F3. It's 2 Arty facing 4 enemies. Okay, can he protect his teammate against that Stug? He has been spotted. And the AMX-13F3 shotguns the enemy and kills the Stug. We've got an IKB-103 coming up. He's locked on. Gets a hit. Potential high caliber for 20% of the enemy hit pool. Go for the kill shot. 128. Didn't get it from that one. Might get it from the next one. Here we go. Yes! So he's got another kill. He's got 5 kills now. And a potential high caliber. The enemy's only got that Bishop, who we know's taken some damage, and a T1 Heavy. So it's 2 Arty versus an Arty and a heavy tank. And, well, Andromeda's going to take it to them this time. He's going to go down the other end and try and take that Bishop out. I get the feeling the AMX-13F3 is relocating to a more suitable position. probably nearer the town so he can get an angle on the enemy cap area. It's a really bold play. They've done very, very well, taking it from all the way down from 6 to 3 and now down to 2 versus 2. He can do this. This is where the fast reload of the PP really comes into its own. He might take some damage from the T1 Heavy, but he should be able to kill the Bishop fairly easily. I think they're down in the valley waiting for somebody to turn up. Instead, he's going to try and find a position. The T1 Heavy missed the cap altogether, and he's actually just near our cap at this moment. And so Andromeda's decided to go into the cap and start capping. The T1 Heavy just killed our AMX13F3AM. So we know the T1 Heavy's down the other end of the map. Now I suspect he can get back in time to get a reset. But it's all a question really of will the Bishop try to get the reset instead? And somebody's capping at the other end. Now that might be the T1 Heavy. It might actually be the Bishop. And in fact, it's both of them. And they can cap out before Andromeda does. And I don't think he can get back to the enemy end in time, or to his own cap end to get a reset. So I think he's going to cap out this game. He's got no ammo. There's no point in him returning. So yes, this one is going to be a win by the enemy. Of course, they don't know that he's run out of ammo. But potentially he's got a high caliber at the very least. And there it is, they have won. Well, despite the fact that that it was a loss, just look at this. It was an ace tanker game for Andromeda of no retreat, no surrender in the Fifi, the 105 leFH18B2. He also got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He ended up with 5. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 14, and he got a high caliber for getting the most damage in the game overall. And his win rate from the battle was 10,505, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. And we can see that this battle took place on the 22nd of May in 2020. Let's have a look at team score. Well, there you go. 2,388 hit points of damage. He ran out of ammo, but he carried on to get to the enemy cap, picked up his high caliber. Unfortunately, it was a loss, but he did get 1/3 of the enemy team on kills. The second highest damage in the game actually went to the Panzer IV Ausrüstung H on his own team with 1,347. Third highest damage was the Sherman Jumbo on the enemy team, 1,299. When it came to kills, he had the highest number of those in the game with 5. 4 kills went to the box tank that he killed, and 4 to the T1 Heavy, and 3 to the Sherman Jumbo. When it came to base XP, it's the... oh, this is interesting, actually. He got the highest base XP in that game. Even though he was on the losing team, he still came out with a higher base XP than the winning team. 737 to Andromeda, 729 to the T1 Heavy, and 711 went to the M4A3E2. He fired all 42 rounds of ammunition. This was back when the Fifi only had 42 rounds, not the 50 that it has today. 16 direct hits on the enemy, 4 penetrations, 18 splash, damage of 2,388 hit points, of which 1,840 were at more than 300 meters. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 278 hit points of damage assistance. He earned 49,755 hit points credits from the game, and 6,075 for courageous resistance. That's for getting an epic or battle hero medal in the losing or drawn game, and this was a loss, but he did get the high caliber, and that's a battle hero medal. 55,830 credits overall, and after ammunition resupply took away 50,454 credits for the game. He picked up 26 bonds out of that one, and 1,105 XP, 654 for Courageous Resistance, 704 for this being a premium vehicle, 2,463 experience points altogether. If only the AMX-13F3AM had moved closer to the town, he might have been able to get a reset on those guys whilst they were camping from the town without the enemy seeing exactly where he was, but I think he didn't move away fast enough. And so unfortunately Andromeda couldn't do anything about it. He had no ammo left, but despite the fact that he had no ammo, he still went in there to try and find out where the enemy was to let the AMX-13F3 have a shot. And when he saw that the T1 Heavy was down the other end, all he could do was jump into the cap as quickly as possible in the hope that the Bishop was still stuck in the valley somewhere and that he wouldn't be able to cap out, but they did. But this is the first of a couple of replays on this video, so let's have a look at the second battle. The second battle is on the Widepark map, and it's, well, in conjunction with another Fifi on the enemy team and also one on his own team. Andromeda's really got some competition now. It's a tier 6 game, he's tier 5 Arty. It looks like he's going to try and get behind these buildings to give him some cover. Now if you position yourself well enough, you should be able to hit the enemy tanks that are actually coming or trying to come over the bridge. Okay, the first enemy tank's been spotted, and he's been spotted as well. And in fact he's decided, instead of actually moving from this position, he's going to start trying to take out the enemy Arty who's been found at the back of the map. Oh, and he gets him with one round, well, 2 rounds. First one missed, but the second one hit the target, and now he needs to move to avoid being hit by the other Arty, which is an M41. Now he should be unspotted now. There's the other Arty, it's the M41, he's dialing in. That one fell short, but if he dials in properly, he should get an accurate shot to kill that M41. Rounds out. He got a hit for 139. He'll go for another shot. Here we go. Rounds out. Oh, that's a kill. That means he's got a counter battery because he's taken out both enemy Arty, and our team are now going to be Arty free for the rest of the game. He's trying to hit an enemy tank, an Achilles. And he got a direct hit on the Achilles. Note that one didn't hit. Did very well to get both Arty so quickly in the game. Really going to make a difference to the team. Tries to get the stug and it overshoots. It wasn't fully dialed in before he shot, but he's going to try and do this again. Rams out. Oh, he hit that one smack on. I think he hit the stug with that one. Okay, Stug's pulled back just a little, and he can't get a further shot because he's been killed. Now, he might be able to get around into this OI, but he's got to shoot over the train. Oh, the OI moved forward just at the right moment. He was having a quick look there to see if there was another enemy tank in the back. There should be a T67 and a T28 a little further back, I think, or a T78 rather, not a T28. Okay, a little difficult to hit the other ones, but he might be able to hit this KV1. Fires a snap. Oh, and he got the kill with a snap. That doesn't normally happen. It's normally unadvisable to snap, but he's got it on that occasion. Okay, VK3001H. Styled in. Nice hit, 132. Unfortunately, we lost the T34. He's trying to get a shot, but oh, he might be able to get one now. If the guy moves forward, fires one in. Oh, it hit the building. Okay, he's going to try again. He's gone back to the Chi-Nu. And there's an 820 the other side of the railway line. He's been spotted. The enemy saw him. But there's no enemy Arty to hit him, so he can carry on shooting. There goes the Chinu. Okay, the enemy T-67's been spotted at the back. He might be able to get around. The building's in the way at the moment, I think. But he can certainly hit that Panzerfear. Just narrowly missed him with a snapshot. Going to try for an aim shot and fully dialed in. And before he can get the round out, the Panzerfear was killed. Okay, the enemy A-20's made his way over to the sheds near the railway line. No, I don't think he's on that corner at the moment. Okay, one of the enemy tanks is right at the back of the map. It's the VK3001P. I think that was a bit premature, that shot. Try again. That hit. That one hit the target. Worth trying again just in case he's tracked. Nope. Okay, we're one ahead of the enemy at the moment. Can't see these tanks to the east, the A-20, and behind him a Cromwell. But over by the bridge we've got that OI. A T-67's made his way up onto the embankment. The Achilles has crossed the railway line. He's coming this way. Oh, fantastic shot on the T-67. The Achilles is coming directly towards us. And, yep, he's somewhere close. There he is. In fact, it looks like he's going for the cap. So he's not going for us. He's going for the cap. And he didn't live very long. Okay, there's only 4 enemies left. 6 on our team. Can't get a shot in the OI at the moment. Might be able to hit the Cromwell as he gets close. No, that one hit the buildings. It's a very difficult map to play, this one. There's so many buildings in the way. Close, but didn't get it. The A-20's chasing our ELC. And he ram kills him. I wonder if he's going to try and come after us. He might come a cropper if he does. Round out. Good hit. Solid hit. 105. It looks like both these guys are headed this way. But the good news for Andromeda is that he can hide behind that rubble and shoot down the road. And of course he's got a better view range than they've got. He's got 390 meters. He's looking down the road. His teammate's there as well, so he should get sight of the enemy. The Wizzy 131 GFT. Looking for any sign of the enemy. Rather odd that they've gone to cover, but I suppose... Oh, no, I just saw some trees going down slightly to the north, just up where the counter is. So I think they're actually moving around the front. There he is. There's one of them. The A-20. And there's the VK. Unfortunately, Andromeda can't get a shot on them at this angle. Needs the A-20 to come out from undercover. The Wizzy's trying to get a shot on him. The A-20's not too happy about that. Not surprising. I wouldn't be surprised if the VK tried to go around and get a shot on the Wizzy from the side. Okay, the A-20's in sight. Oh, we just got shot by the A-20. In fact, we've been hit several times. 4 shots actually he got into us. Only 50 hit points each. Okay, the OI's been killed. The A20's jockeying to get into position. The VK, well, he's got bigger fish to fry now because the heavy tank number 6 has come back to try and deal with him. And our other VP is making his way towards the enemy cap area. And the Wizzy takes care of the A20. And now Andromeda's trying to get a shot on the VK. He's auto aimed on. I probably won't get anything from here, from this position. And the guy's killed before he can get any further shots in. And that's a victory. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was the second class tanker for Andromeda in the 105 leFH18B2. He got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He got a counter battery fire medal for killing both enemy Artys right at the start of the game. Gave his teammates a much easier game because they weren't being hit all the time, as well as a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 12 in that one, and his win rate at the end was 3,840, which is Super Unicum standard. Shows how heavy he was working. The highest damage in the game was done by the enemy OI, did 2,446 hit points of damage, picked up a high caliber. Second highest damage was the Wizzy131GFT, who was nearby us at the end. 1,814 hit points went to him, and 1,537 went to the AMX CLC Biz, who unfortunately did get killed by the A20 ramming him to death, but he also picked up an Orlix medal. Andromeda got the next highest damage in the game, so he's actually 4th on damage, 1,421 hit points, and the other Arty got 778, so he was working much harder than this guy. When it came to kills though, he actually shared the top spot because the AMX CLC got 4 kills, Andromeda got 4 kills, and the Wizzy131GFT got 3. And when it came to base XP, it's Andromeda who's top with 796. 774 went to the Wizzy131GFT, and 737 went to the heavy tank number 6. Andromeda fired 29 rounds in that game, got 8 direct hits on the enemy, 3 penetrations and 10 splash. Damage of 1,421 hit points, of which 1,316 were at more than 300 meters. Those were some of the early shots he got in the battle where he was firing at the enemy right over the battlefield. 4 hits received from the enemy, all of them were penetrations, they all came from the A20. He didn't lose a lot of hit points, but it could have become crucial. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 4 killed, and he earned 35,664 credits from the game, 67,832 from Holiday Ops, and 103,496 credits altogether. After repair and ammunition resupply, he took away a profit of 99,126 credits for the game. 1,194 XP times 2 for the first victory. 478 for this being a premium vehicle, took away 2,866 experience points altogether. So 2 very different games. One an ace tanker in a loss. This game a second class, but it was a very good counter battery, and that helped the team win the game in the end. I hope you enjoyed both those replays. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.